Hi everyone, I'm Mike.
And my name's Carl, and this is another episode of It's a Corepunk Podcast. So, Mike, how have you been? Another week down.
Another week. We are
Another.
in December. Here
It's
we are. It's Christmas,
it's here,
baby.
isn't it? It's time. It's
Here.
time. Do you reckon the beta's incoming?
Beta is definitely on its way.
On its way. You're at a 70% last episode.
Yes.
Where you are now.
I've gone up.
You've gone up.
I've gone up. I think the Corepunk beta now has a strong 85% chance.
85. What's made you think that the beta's coming this week?
Maybe. Do you know what? Actually, it's Christmas. I'm being a bit Scrooge there. It's beta is incoming. 90% December.
90%. It's got. We've just got 5% straight away.
It's got 5% just because it's Christmas. It's the season. Christmas bonus. Christmas bonus. There is a reason. As we know, we spoke last time. Nerese actually posted something in the Discord.
Yeah.
And she's blessed us again with another beta update.
It's a Christmas miracle.
It's a Christmas miracle, Carl, and I'm so happy. So I'll just quickly go through. So hello, everyone. I know you're waiting for some news since it's almost December. We are working on it, and we'll share an update with you in early December, which is about the time now. So I do think the beta, at least an announcement,
be this week.
This coming
week. Yeah, do you reckon? Yeah, I feel it. I feel it in the waters.
Yeah, I do.
Which is funny because I don't know, because if usually we sort of peg announcements as what was it, Tuesday? The last couple that we've been eyeing up late Tuesday night.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's been around then. But so this podcast might be going up after the announcement.
I might have called it.
Happened. You might have called it.
Mystic Mike.
Mystic Mike. That's the new name. Yeah.
New name. Yeah, I'm excited. How are you? What's your like?
Oh, I'm buzzing. I'm buzzing. I'm all in. Yeah, good. I'm ready for it now as well. Like the hype of Halo has sort of died down within our friend group. I'm finding myself on the server alone now at night, thinking I've got no one to play with. What is it? Who's about? Blah blah blah. So I need the new game.
You need
the new game. I need Corepunk. It's time to go. It's time to dig in deep. It's time to mine, farm some materials. You know what I mean? That's what I'm wanting.
Well, yeah. I mean, you do need to. But you also need to decide when you're playing the beta what class you're playing.
Yeah, that's true. I've been thinking about it. And I do think it's going to be the Ranger, the old champion subclass Ranger. That's what I'm thinking.
Champion. Is that now? Why? Why? And I realised as I said that sounded like someone going, "Why are you picking that?" Like, no, but like, what? I know. Why? I know you like that kind of ranged class.
Yeah,
you've played it in like other games.
when we were playing, Albion Online. I found myself running in, going down quite a lot. You know what I mean? I was playing sort of a bit of a mage there, and you were getting annoyed with me. Rightly so. You'd say, "Look, don't run in first." But I did.
I'm the tank, and you were
just you're the tank, and I was just like, "Let's go, it's me." So I think if I go ranged, take a bit of distance, put in my arrows. So that's one idea I had. Second idea was Green Arrow, DC superhero, very cool. I've always liked him. He uses a bow and arrow. Can I replicate that in Corepunk?
You might be able to buy cosmetics that make your arrows green.
Exactly. And I'm sure that's been confirmed because we did question that when, I can't think what podcast it was, but sort of unique cosmetics for spells and stuff like that. And it's been confirmed that they're going to do that. Yeah. So it's a good Green Arrow. It's happening.
And yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense, doesn't it?
It does. They have arrows. I can confirm from the footage we've seen.
Arrows are in game.
Arrows are in the game. But I tell you something actually. Going back to this mysterious, gloopy stuff that we're seeing in there,
Yeah.
like heading into the beta. We've
Mike's
seen
conspiracies.
Mike's conspiracies, Corepunk conspiracies. It's going to go in that book there.
Yeah.
That's where they live. The gloop that we see in the armor and stuff.
Yeah.
Why maybe that'll change color, which will allow that could be the customization, because we have seen pink, blue, green, red, maybe.
Yes.
So nice, yeah. And the ranger's got some cool skills as well. I was just quickly.
It's also one we've seen, and now you know what I mean. I like the idea that I've seen it. I've seen it a bit in action, like last gameplay. It just looked interesting, and the armor was sick.
Yeah, the armor was very good. It was very almost samurai. Well, the whole kind of champion class has got a very Eastern, like
samurai vibe,
samurai kind of that kind of vibe. Yeah, and like the different stances that it has, and we saw that in play, and we saw it was nice when we looked back at the PvE farming thing. We saw the skills, didn't we? And
exactly.
In when they throw the bolas with the things to catch them and stuff. Yeah,
I like the volley. You know, the old jump back volley that they do.
Oh yeah, good.
Yeah,
and that's good because if you do run in front, like you have a habit of.
There we go.
Oh,
I can get back. Yeah. Sorry, Mike.
Yeah. That's good. Yeah, I'm looking forward. Knowing how you play.
Who are you wanting to play, Mike? Let me ask you.
Well, I've got a few, but we'll go from my
multiple accounts,
3
different desktop setup, 3 characters at one time. Is that what you're thinking? Like jumping from keyboard to keyboard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be difficult, but that's the commitment I have to this, man.
That's it.
Yeah. So I've got 3. So I'll go from a third, and then we'll work up for me.
Yeah.
So it's actually a champion class, which surprised me as well.
Yeah.
The defender.
Oh.
Which isn't as surprising because it's a tank class.
That doesn't surprise me.
When we were going through the class specializations for Corepunk, I realized that when I first saw champion on a glance, I was like, nah, 2 no, thank you.
2 no.
2 no, thank you. And then when we went through the individual skills and stuff for each of the classes, it looks sick. So obviously, like it being a tank class is just quite straightforward, but the idea that you could throw your shield, not quite a la Captain America, but like kind of as a stun, kind of thing, and the jump into I like the jumping into battle idea. I think the mercenaries got it with a berserker as well. That kind of get in, you're jumping out, I'm jumping in, let it begin. God, I haven't even had coffee today. I'm on tea.
Hey, it's early in the morning. It's early in the morning. I'm happy to be here with you.
Yeah, it's great, man. It's getting cold. It's like we talked about where your studio is cold. I'm quite cozy. I'm loving it. But yeah, it is. It's proper getting to that. I don't know what's happened in the last week. Like as far as and I think it's because a lot of games, like games as service, have announced their Christmas events. So like Dead by Daylight's done it, Guild Wars has done it, WoW's done it.
Yeah.
This is just hype for beta. There's all these like Christmassy things, and then the weather's a bit colder, and then I'm like, now I'm in Christmas. Got my Christmas tree up.
Christmas. Yeah, oh, that'd be nice. Good.
Yeah. So that would be my first one. Purely from the standpoint of it's a tank.
Yeah.
And
you like the tank role?
Yes, but only in the newer games we've played. So like when I've played Guild Wars and that in the past, I don't typically gravitate towards the tank.
Right.
But when we've been starting playing like things like Albion and stuff, I don't know why I've just been gravitated. And when I've read the Corepunk stuff, I'm like, I want to do that. So we'll see.
You're a defender. You're a defender of me.
and
You know what I mean? You're
protect you.
taking me out. You're taking me out into the world of Corepunk, and then you're going to protect me, and I like it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Two
Yeah.
champions just going at it.
Yeah.
Not like that, but out in the going,
Yeah.
doing missions for Christ's sake,
Adventuring together.
adventuring together.
Going at it. The DL. Yeah.
Right.
So, have you got any other? What else? Or are you just sold? Is your heart
No,
set on the Ranger forever?
I'm sold at the Ranger
Yeah.
for definitely what I'm
The
going to try
beta.
and beta. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, because it is the one that I'd start main game and maybe be like, oh, I wish I tried something a bit more out there. You know what I mean? Maybe because I have played that sort of class before in games.
Yeah.
So I was thinking,
There's also the saying though, isn't there, Carl? If it ain't broke,
don't fix it.
don't fix it. So
Yeah.
there is that argument as well.
Yeah, yeah. But wild card, and I don't
Okay.
think you'd expect me to go here.
Oh God, let's go.
Bomber, infiltrator. It's a bit the range, like it's the not the thingy class, not a ranger class, because I've just
Like a
spoken about
rogue.
that one. Rogue class. It starts with an R. And I was thinking because I am always up in there and getting, you know what I mean?
Let me go, Bomber. I'm gonna have to bring up the tab, and actually, you've shocked me here because I preempted where you'd be, so I had a bit of reference, and
Yeah.
you've just thrown me off straight away.
Yes.
Grenadier Infiltrator, yeah. So
It is. It's a bit sort of champion sort of defender where you can jump in. It's got that.
it's like I tell you what it is. It's kind of think Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
We
Now you're
know
talking.
what?
Now you're talking.
Now I'm always Oh God, Lord of the Rings. Let's go. Think of Strider.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's obviously very adept, and whilst he's not a ranger, he is, isn't he?
Yeah.
Technically.
Yeah.
And like that cloak, the hood up.
Yeah.
He's
mystery.
not laying down mines. That would be a bit weird.
No.
If he's just got this like really high tech mine. Yeah, don't worry, guys. Got the orcs. No worries. Hey. But that kind of air of like hiding in the lurking
in the shadow.
Damage. Get out.
Yeah.
Yeah, but double daggers and stuff as well is like pretty cool.
And I like the class. They look cool.
They do look very cool because it's
the character models are so cool.
It? Yeah,
and I find these the most unique to Corepunks that we've seen so far. The Bomber, you know, I've not seen this. Well, I've obviously seen sort of a rogue class before, but
yeah,
the art style isn't very roguey.
No, yeah, the nearest I've seen to a bomber class in a game is probably the Engineering Guild Wars.
Right.
But it's completely different. It's like building like makeshift turrets and stuff. It hasn't got this kind of. And I mean, I know it's a different saying, but even the play, like you say, the idea that you've got grenades, and you're throwing kind of stuff. You're blasting your teammates, which is quite a unique concept, rather than going, here's a health potion, or here's an elixir. Yeah. It's like, green grenade! Ah! Oh, I'm better now.
That's it,
yeah. But yeah, Infiltrated, man, that's proper.
Exciting.
And do you know what? You do need to jump in as close as you can, set all the mines off and stuff, and then get out.
Exactly. I feel like
you're good at getting in.
Yeah.
And if the ranger helps you get out, assassin.
That's it.
That'll be cool.
Because I feel like it'll like naturally.
I think you actually would fit, like gravitate, yeah.
Yeah, I think it'll fit with my play style anyway. So, what's your second?
So coming in at number 2.
Number 2
is one of the Paladin subclasses.
All right. Okay. Let me bring them up.
And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Mike, you're going to pick the Crusader. because they have a shield and the Morgenstern. Do you remember the chain thing?
Yes. Oh, yeah. Yes.
On weapon alone, it could be that, but actually, the class that I want to try is the Cleric.
All right. Sports hero still deals a lot with damage. So it's another sort of support, protector, defender of the people.
But it's less staunch shield up.
Yeah.
And it's not quite support at the back. It's support at the front. Like your right hand man.
Yeah.
So dual maces, they use the energy of the light. So they're still dishing the damage. But they use like shielding abilities, and if you are near the cleric, you benefit. So then, because obviously sometimes the healers are generally nowhere near the tank. They have to like throw their heals out. So I thought it could be quite good.
Yeah.
I want to try it. So like I say, I may start playing it and going, this is rubbish. But the idea that you can throw, it smashes the ground and it creates zones and stuff. So I quite like the idea that it's got an element of crowd control about it, which could be quite
changing the battlefield, aren't you? Really, you're taking your complete control over where we're fighting.
Yeah. So as much as I want the Morgenstern,
you're selling me on the Morgenstern.
Because but because I want to try the tank in the champion class, I felt the Crusader, at least in the beta, like I don't want to play too similar.
Yeah.
But
do you reckon we'll have chance in the beta to try multiple classes?
I think so. I think in my head, if it's kind of, I imagine they maybe will limit where we can get up to, which is fine, no problems with that. But I think there'll either be a couple of character slots, or because we don't get to keep the characters typically in a beta anyway, I'll probably play till level X, see how I vibe with it, delete the character and make another, see how I vibe with it.
Yeah.
Ideal would be that they just give us like 3 character slots, or because we have seen on the customized character thing, there were a few slots, weren't there? Because there was the guy who was on in space, weren't it, or something? And we were like, what does that mean? So it probably will be that, I would imagine. I don't think they'll limit. At the end of the day, they want us to play the classes, so it would make sense to give us 2 or 3 slots each, so we can all kind of. Because especially if they cap the level, I know me, I'll probably cap the level, and that's fine.
Yeah.
But then there'll be limited things I imagine to do at that level. May be wrong. Might be pleasantly surprised. But So the cleric, a bit different, absorbs damage, zones out with the smashing the holy light on the ground, and it's like a support, but it's a support up front, which I just thought would be, like you were saying about the infiltrate, is like a slightly different take on the generic, and that's kind of cool. Yeah. And also, I don't think it'll be a class that will be played that much. No. And I always have a terrible habit. Don't know why. Maybe it's teenage, being a bit of a loner, like always wanting to be different.
Yeah, the lone wolf. Yeah, I can see it.
Oh, you're all warriors, mate. I'm a cleric.
Yeah.
And then they go, get in the church. I'm like, don't want to.
Oh, leave me alone.
Leave me alone. Go on.
Go on. Third one. This is just like bonus round.
Bonus round. So we've had the dead cert, 2-1 ranger.
Yeah.
Wild card coming in at,
Infiltrator.
I don't know how odds work. 8-1.
Right. Yeah.
Yep.
Right. Bonus round.
100-1. If this may come in, win the premiership. Let's go.
Yeah. Mercenary. Sniper.
Okay.
Yeah.
That kind of... Again, I'm going to have to open the mercenary tab. Was not expecting. It kind of melds both of your other ones.
Exactly. Yeah.
So you've got range, high damage.
Yeah.
So you got high damage infiltrator, picking them off.
Yeah.
Ranged. And the sniper is both of those things.
Exactly.
And it plays so uniquely because you have to load the chamber every time.
Yeah.
So you do the shot, don't you?
I feel like I am going to, mainly on this game, be sort of more into the crafting and the base building than going out constantly sort of questing. You know what I mean? So there's a good thing that I'll probably start use the loot a talent tree.
Yeah.
And I just like the idea of being in their minds as a dwarf, just absolutely just crafting away. Yeah, just home. Home.
Home. The Mines of Moria. I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
I would actually genuinely like to see how that does play because it is so unique of the reload system and then putting the Magnum cartridges in.
Yeah.
So it could actually be. Yeah, and there is something cool about dwarves.
Yeah, we've said it before.
You know, like I always liked to think in my youth I was an elf. I was a lot slimmer. I could run really quick. I liked hopping around.
Yeah.
And now I've hit my 30s. I've become a bit round, more rotund.
Bit smaller.
I'm more rumpy.
Yeah, you've shrunk.
Yeah, I've lost my hair. I don't have flowing elven locks anymore. Got a beard. Maybe I am a dwarf.
Maybe you are. Maybe you are.
Just a grumpy old dwarf. But yeah, no, that
I just like the idea. I've just thought, if I'm going to try a third, why not?
I think, yeah. See now, okay. So I'll do my third, and then we'll quickly. I want to go through what I thought you were going to pick.
All right.
So my final one, which for those of you who have probably followed the podcast and know that once a druid comes out, that's my life. But until then, I naturally gravitate towards the warmonger classes.
Yeah.
Legionary, the commando with a gun.
Yeah.
But the one my top spot
I've completely forgot. I've completely forgot about Shaman. The fucking wolf, man.
The wolf.
The wolf.
The wolf.
Are you kidding me? Yeah, that is such a cool class.
Yeah. So it's the leaping in again, which again is my big thing, and it buffs the attacks. The shaman can summon a wolf.
I'm surprised this isn't your number one.
No, it is. I've gone 3 to 1.
You've gone 3 to 1. I went 1 to 3. Sorry.
You went 1 to 3.
Yeah.
We're just chain lightning.
Yeah, it makes sense.
A wolf.
Yeah.
Absolute. You can sacrifice your health to keep the wolf alive. I'm all about it.
Yeah, this is well cool.
It's such a cool class, and also it's fist weapons, which is interesting because I naturally gravitate towards like reach weapons. So like I like polearm spears and glaives and stuff. So this is. I just like the idea of fighting with a wolf fighting beside me, man.
I think I'm gonna have to go shaman. I think we just need 2 of us, 2 shaman, rolling deep, 2 wolves.
Shaman?
Shaman.
Two shaman. It's not shamans, is it? It's 2 shaman. No. It's like sheep. There's multiple sheep.
Yeah. I think that's it. I think we just make a guild full of shamans.
I mean, it literally says shamans are melee fighters coming from a kindred of orcs who can talk with animal spirits and command the elements.
Yeah, that's so cool, isn't it? So cool.
Yeah. So, see, because there we go. You've actually already what I thought you were going to go was the ranger, no doubt.
Yeah.
I genuinely thought shaman was going to be the other. And then I actually did think your wilder card was going to be Pyromancer.
Yeah.
Because you wanted that kind of magey.
Yeah, I just think that the Pyromancer isn't the magey one that I want.
Too evil.
Yeah, too evil.
Dark.
Too nasty.
I mean,
too nasty for me.
The class, the races, they're literally Pain Reapers.
Yeah.
I think we'll see a lot of Pain Reapers, just touching on them.
Yeah.
I think the Warlock, Soul Eater, Pyromancer. Yeah. I know there's a few people in the Discord who are ride or die about Pyromancers. They seem to be the I love Pyromancer or get out.
Yeah.
Stop it.
I'm interested. If you are watching this, please let us know what you're going to be playing in the comments, because I want to get a lay of the land, see what we're going to be seeing whilst we're out adventuring, you know.
No one's... Right, here we go. Right, I'm just going quickly. What is no one picking? No one
What
is
is
picking.
no one picking? Right.
No one is picking.
I don't think there is a class that's like that.
Do you know
I
what?
honestly don't. I don't think there is a class
Engineer
out of these
Berserker
6 that no one will want.
I think Paladin may be the least popular. I think, like, again, that kind of when you bring holy lights into it. But
yeah, but then you've got the Crusader.
With the Morgenstern.
With the Morgenstern. And it's fucking well cool.
It is, yeah. Do you know what? Yeah, you're right.
Every class has a subclass
everything.
that, yeah.
Grenadier was probably the one, I think, from memory that was like, it didn't hit the spot with me. But that's not to say
so it's not going to with someone
else. It doesn't with others else, because you get those mad pyromaniac bomber folk.
But that's the one, isn't it, that we say is so unique as well. You know what I mean? Not just chucking bombs everywhere, which is... But each class has a subclass in there, which is just so cool.
Yeah, definitely. And I'm very excited. Now I've looked through them all again, I'm questioning my life.
Well, that's Shaman is.
I'll have to watch. Yeah, I'll have to watch all our class videos and go through it all again.
Yeah, just
but whilst we've established what we could potentially be playing in the beta, and there was my percentage had gone up to 90 because Christmas.
Yeah, because Christmas.
But there was one other piece of news. It wasn't really news, but something you noted, thinking back, and also then made me think ramp up time.
Ramp up time. Oh, yes.
YouTube.
Yeah. The YouTube, yeah.
And you made a very good point about
the thumbnails.
What you found.
Yes. So they've changed, haven't they? So which sort of indicates that they are thinking more of marketing, and
it definitely in my head says people are going to go and try and look back at these because there'll be reason for it. They all look very uniform now. Strange titles. Well, the titles are fine. It's the thumbnails that you noticed, and we made this
individually. Like, if you were to look at them, fine, all right. Like, I could see what you're going for. You know what I mean? We've got what, like the semi-naked orc on for the character customization. The thought being behind that, I guess, is what does the title say? It's like
your
journey starts here.
Yeah.
So obviously you start with nothing, and then you carry on.
Something. Yeah.
Yeah. Which is fine. We'll have that. But then you look underneath that, and then the next one is the alpha one, which is changed to sex robot.
Sexbot repair.
Sexbot repair. Which is the quest.
The thing. But it was wild to me because I was so enveloped, and I have watched that 15 minutes of footage a good few times.
Yeah.
And I saw the beginning, and they pick up the quest.
And that's what I had in my head. It was just dancing bot, whatever. But it goes on, and it is a sex bot.
Yeah.
Like, they say that it's a sex robot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is fine. But just looking at those two together without the context is a bit like...
Yeah. Sexy orc, and repair
Sexy
sex robots.
and then a sex robot. I'm just like, what's going on there?
Yeah. It was funny. It's like you say, in context.
In context, you get it.
Yeah.
But as a newcomer, you're going to see that and think, what
is going on? Yeah. But leading back to it is they have made it all uniform.
Yeah.
They've changed it, and does that. Why would you do that if you're not expecting people to go back and look at the content?
Yeah, they're obviously expecting a new player in base to start searching Corepunk, aren't they?
Yeah, and they want to see where it's come from, because obviously the oldest video's a year. So there's been a year of content that people will want to look back on. So it does make perfect sense. It just says to me, here we go.
Yeah,
ready.
Time's
ready.
now.
The time is now. And it may be now. It may, by the time this comes out.
Yeah, by the time this comes out, there could already be another episode discussing the release, because the moment we find out, because the moment we find out when the date is, that video's going out that night. So this could be late.
This could be outdated, but it does also include what we're going to be playing. So, and Carl's just thrown me off with Infiltrator and Sniper. So
that's it.
But then I said Shaman, and then I said Shaman, and now you're like, oh fuck.
Oh fuck! Could you imagine it though? Those two just walking around, two wolves, different colours.
Especially if you can, I mean, the dream with a shaman is it says animal spirits. So the idea that you could have it do exactly the same but not be a wolf, it could be like
a bear,
or a cat,
eagle. So you know what I mean, like big bird thing,
eagle spirit.
You could have like, imagine Corepunk, cyberpunk stuff like that. You get a wolf and it comes out and it's got like that an eyepiece on it and like a rocket attached to it, and you know what I mean, like
Rocket Raccoon,
mech wolf,
rocket.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You could have that one, or you could just have like a ghostly spirit one that's going around.
That would
cool, man.
It could. Do you know what you could? Because the spirit could embody the mechanical wolf.
Yeah.
You're welcome, Artificial Core, for that idea.
Yeah. Don't worry, you can have that one for free.
Yeah, take it. Yeah, so exciting. Hopefully, then, by the time this is out, we'll have news or be about to get it.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine if the news is this week and then by Christmas we're playing this game?
The dream. The dream.
Quality, man. Like you said, that weather's got cold. Each weekend's raining. We're just in. Let's go, Mike.
We're doing it. It's happening. It's going to happen. It's going to happen.
I'm so excited. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Right. All right. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you for watching. Like I said, comment below. Tell us what you're going to play. Come and join our Discord. We're always in there. We'll see you soon.
See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.